In 1936, two men, Jack Connery and Dr. Edwin Grover, wanted to commemorate their recent friend's death, T.L. Mead. T.L. Mead was known for growing many new forms of plants, including ferns, caladiums, and other forms of plants. The two friends decided that they wanted to commemorate their friend's botanical discoveries by creating a place that could both house his discoveries and a garden that will allow for his legacy to grow on forever. Little did the two friends know, but this garden still exists today and is known as Mead Gardens. Connery and Grover had an idea in mind. They wanted a good-sized area to house their idea. They landed it on an area which was next to Pennsylvania Avenue. In this area, there was a creek that connected both Lake Virginia and Lake Sioux. This creek would eventually become known as Howell Creek. These areas house many of Florida's native species, such as herons and egrets, which found themselves living in nests around these lakes. Connery and Grover immediately pitched their plan to the still new Winter Park government. The city granted about $62,000 to begin working on the property itself. With this, Orange County also donated a clay pit, which, at the time, was an unused Winter Park city property. This clay pit is still seen and used today by the park. The grant money was used to deepen Howell Creek and cut more than 3 miles of trail on the property. The money was also used to create a nursery for plants, which is still seen today. Not only was a nursery added, there were 2 greenhouses added. These 2 greenhouses are located right next to the clay pit and are proudly presented at the front entrance of the property. On January 14th, 1940, Mead Gardens was officially opened. Mead Gardens is still very popular to this day, hosting volunteer events, summer camps, and clubs for people interested in the botanical arts. However, another interesting aspect of the gardens is its nature trail. There are 2 versions of this trail. The first version is a nice walk around the park that takes you further into the garden itself. The second trail is a broken, muddy, art-filled trail. Not only does Mead Gardens have nature trails, it also has a butterfly garden, amphitheater, and many other locations. Overall, Mead Gardens has a rich history full of pride and passion for Florida's native plants, species, and wetlands. There is something for everyone in the garden that is hidden in a corner of Winter Park.